the sensational effect there that he was almost immediately signed to a recording contract. That was with the British branch of Columbia Records. The next year, Coates was signed by his master's voice. Those records released in this country by Victor. And HMV made hundreds of records with Coates until 1932. Strangely, in that year, they stopped recording him, although he was active in both the concert hall and in the opera house in Britain until after the Second World War. There were no more Coates recordings except for a brief series in 1945. Albert Coates's father was English, thus his name. His mother was Russian, thus perhaps his temperament. Very few conductors in the entire history of recording have provided as much excitement, exuberance, and pure high spirits, combined with real musical distinction, as Coates. His records are frequently uniquely eye-opening experiences, despite all the records that have been made by generations of conductors. Many listeners to Collector's Item will know that. We've played many Coates records over the years, and we have another uniquely eye-opening performance now in Coates's recording of the overture for The Creatures of Prometheus. No one has provided quite the exuberance and the high spirits that Coates does, especially in the allegro here. It gives a feeling of the vitality and the joy of the young Beethoven. The recording was made quite early in the electrical period, after microphones began to be used. And one thing that you'll notice in the recording is that tubas are still being used to reinforce the double basses.